I'm Peter McCarville for NCD News. If you're a convicted drink driver, new research shows that you will struggle to find an insurer prepared to offer you a quote. And even if you do find an insurance company ready to take you on, you could find yourself facing a staggering 82% average increase in your premiums. According to data compiled by comparison website moneysupermarket.com, premiums could go up over 100% in some cases. Several well-known insurers such as Sheila's Wheels, Esure and Halifax will not even quote coverage to convicted drink drivers. Other companies such as Liverpool Victoria and More Than refuse to insure drivers who have been banned from driving for 12 months within the past 5 years. All this in addition to the financial penalties imposed by the courts. Causing death by careless driving under the influence of drink equals 10 years in jail, minimum 2 years driving ban, plus an extended test. Driving, or attempting to drive while over the limit or unfit to drive through drink, equals 6 months in jail, a £5,000 fine, a minimum 12-month driving ban, 3 years if you're convicted twice within 10 years. In charge of a vehicle while over the limit or unfit to drive through drink equals 3-month custodial sentence, a £2,500 fine, plus a driving ban. Refusing to provide a specimen equals 6 months behind bars, plus a £5,000 fine, plus 12 months driving ban, as the minimum. If you are hit with a driving ban of 2 years or more, you will almost certainly lose any no-claims discount. The majority of insurers will not honour NCDs if you have not had insurance for over 2 years, regardless of any convictions. And remember, you don't actually have to be involved in an accident or even driving your vehicle to be convicted and disqualified. There are many other problems that would-be drink drivers might not have thought of. Convicted drink drivers will find it almost impossible to rent a car for up to a decade afterwards. Other factors to consider include loss of livelihood. Without a car, could you still do your job effectively enough to stay employed? Does your employer have a clause in your contract about convictions? Then, aside from the personal disruption a conviction is likely to cause, what about everybody else in your life? The school run, going on holiday, shopping? But of course, the burden is not just financial. It is much heavier than that. It's estimated that 3,500 people are killed or seriously injured in accidents involving drink drivers every year. Don Schenker, Chief Executive of Alcohol Concern, National Alcohol Misuse Charity, told NCD News, "There is no safe alcohol limit for driving as statistics show, but reducing alcohol limit from 80 to 50 milligrams per 100 millilitres could help cut the number of deaths and injuries on the road quite significantly. Other measures could include more stringent measures for high-risk offenders and introducing a zero limit for young drivers. More random breath testing and greater publicity of penalties will help to convince those who are determined to take the risk that there is a realistic likelihood of being caught. The problem is that, when sober, these figures and deterrents sink in quite well with most people vowing never to drink and drive. When someone has actually had a few pints, it takes a lot more to convince them. Don't be one of those people who says, 'I knew he shouldn't have been driving,' only after an accident has occurred. We encourage everyone to take responsibility for their friends and relatives who, whilst under the influence, might not be the best judges of their driving capabilities." I'm Peter McCarville for NCD News. Cheers.